So, what if you could build a machine that automatically brings in high-quality leads for your business, 24/7 while you sleep? Well, today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're taking a proven, multi-million-dollar system and breaking it down into a simple blueprint that anyone can use. Let's get into it.
This quote right here, man, it gets to the absolute heart of everything. If you can master lead generation, you can solve pretty much any problem in your business. Hiring, scaling, you name it. But if you can't, well, your business just isn't going to make it. And that is exactly why the system we're about to build is so incredibly important.
All right, here's our game plan. It's a 5-step blueprint. We're going to build this thing from the ground up, piece by piece. We'll start with the big idea, the premise, then we'll construct the landing page, craft the perfect quiz, figure out how to deliver dynamic results, and finally, put it all together into your very own automated machine.
Okay, let's start with the core premise, the big why. Think of high-quality leads as the fuel for your business engine. I mean, without a steady, consistent supply, you can't grow, you can't hire the best people, and you definitely can't solve those bigger, more interesting problems.
Look, the stakes here are incredibly high. This isn't just a nice-to-have for growth. This is about survival. If you don't have a predictable way to bring in new prospects, your business is basically dead in the water. The system we're building is designed to solve that exact problem, for good.
All right, first up, the landing page. You can think of this as the front door to your entire lead machine. Its only job, its one and only job, is to turn a curious visitor into an engaged prospect who is genuinely excited to see what's coming next.
A landing page that converts like crazy isn't magic. It's just a formula, a 4-part formula to be exact. You need a powerful hook to grab their attention, a super clear value proposition that tells them the benefit, instant credibility to build trust, and an absolutely irresistible call to action to get that click.
Now, the hook is all about psychology, and you've got two really powerful options here. First, you can target a specific pain point with a frustration hook. Something like, tired of working out and not seeing results? Or you can go the other way and target an aspiration with a results hook, like ready to finally run that marathon. Both of them work incredibly well.
So once you've hooked them, you've got to deliver the value proposition. The secret here is to promise that you will measure and improve 3 specific key areas for them. So for example, a sleep quiz might say it'll measure your environment, your routine, and your nutrition. This makes the benefit feel super tangible and real. Okay, at this point, your visitor's interested, but they're still skeptical. You have to tackle that skepticism head-on by answering 3 questions they're asking in their head. Who made this thing? What's their background? And is there any real research that supports it? You answer those, you build trust instantly.
And finally, the call to action. Now, this isn't just a button that says, click here. It's a 4-part promise. You tell them what it is, it's a quiz. How long it takes? Just 3 minutes. What it costs? It's free. And what they get? Immediate recommendations. It becomes an offer that's almost impossible to say no to.
And the results of nailing this 4-part formula? Well, when you get it all right, you can expect to convert somewhere between 20 and 40% of your visitors. And let me tell you, those are absolutely game-changing numbers for any business.
So they've clicked. Awesome. Now we're at the very heart of the machine, the quiz itself. And this is not just some silly personality quiz. This is an intelligent filter. It's designed to qualify your leads and gather crucial data, all while giving real value to the user.
The quiz follows a really simple but powerful 15-question structure. You can see it split into a couple of key categories. Most of it, about 2/3, are what we call best practices questions, and the other third are these powerful sales questions that give you incredible insights.
So let's focus on those best practices questions first. The concept here is super simple. You just ask 10 yes or no questions about things they should be doing to reach their goal. Things like, are you tracking your calories, or do you go to bed at the same time every night? Every single yes adds to their score, which becomes really, really important later on. Next up are the big 5 sales questions, and let me tell you, these are pure gold. They tell you everything you need to know. The lead's current situation, their desired outcome, their biggest obstacle, and, this is the genius part, their preferred solution. That 4th question is a brilliant way to figure out their budget without ever having to ask about money.
Okay, the quiz is done. Now it's time for the big payoff. This is the final interactive piece of the puzzle. A dynamic results page that delivers immediate, personalized value based on their specific answers.
The key word here is dynamic. We're not just sending them some generic, boring PDF report. The entire results page actually changes and adapts
based on their score and their answers to those sales questions. It's a completely custom-tailored experience for every single person.
And here's exactly how that works. Just look at the recommended next steps. A high-scoring, perfect-fit lead, they get an offer for a one-on-one meeting. A medium-fit lead gets invited to a group event like a webinar. And a low-scoring or maybe a wrong-fit lead, you still provide value by recommending some helpful content. So literally everyone walks away with something useful.
So, that results page itself breaks down into 3 simple parts. First, the big reveal. You show them their score. Then, you give them 3 custom insights based on their specific answers. And finally, you give them that personalized next step we just talked about. It's a complete, satisfying, and valuable experience for the user.
So, we've built all the individual parts, right? The page, the quiz, the results. Now let's connect them all and see the final machine in action. A single, powerful system that just works for you, around the clock. This timeline shows that full journey. A visitor lands on your page, they take the 15-question quiz, they get their dynamic results, and on your end, bam, a fully sorted and qualified lead just appears in your system, complete with every single one of their answers.
And that's the ultimate benefit, right? This isn't something you have to manually manage every single day. It is an end-to-end machine that captures, qualifies, and sorts leads for your business automatically, 24/7, freeing you up to focus on what you actually do best.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. What is the #1 frustration that your ideal clients are dealing with right now? I want you to really think about that, because if you can answer that question, you have found the perfect starting point for your own automated lead generation machine.